Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
They run with a former Panther. It's D'Onta Foreman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, for these Bears here, Charles, year 3 for Justin Fields. He's just 5-20 as a starter through those first 2 seasons. But you think he's potentially poised for a breakout 2023?
I certainly do, and it's because of his talent and watching what his organization has done around him. They've told him, you're going to be our quarterback, and we're going to get you better pieces in order for you to expand your game. I expect Justin Fields to break out in a big way, especially throwing the football. One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Robert Tonyan. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Read option. Here's Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now Fields going to move him around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's Love. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. That is caught by Herbert. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Moore, the motion man right. On play action, Fields. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Now they'll change things up. To the air again, Fields. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown Bears! Equanimeous St. Brown from 4 yards one's out. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Love going to give this one to Jones. Shelling through the defense. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 59 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0? Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready?
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Throwing. Love. being chased out left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 10-7 our score after one. Right here. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Love with it here, third and short yardage. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. Foreman powering ahead for a good pickup and had a career year with over 900 yards in Carolina last season, which gave the chance to lead Chicago's backfield this year, which led the NFL in yards last season.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Jones. There he goes, right side. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Lucas Van Ness, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. To the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the side.
And now off to the races down the right side. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You got a mini base.
Fields. And that is incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Running from the gun, Johnson down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to move back in front. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Play fake. Here's Love. The left side completion to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's able to find Melton. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. The tight end in motion right.
Ready?
Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Packers 21, Bears 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
36-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go.
On the option right is Fields.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Foreman is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Now it's Fields.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflict.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
First and goal.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. On the counter, here's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
With now 3 week one touchdowns.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Strike. Check. Strike.
Love, they go play action now. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down. And
touchdown! Tucker Kraft, his first NFL reception, goes for 6.
And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
35, Bears 17.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
135. Hey, Ken. Right.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No muss. Go.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got room. There he goes, right side.
He may go. DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 73 yards.
And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd down and 3.
Play action this time with Love.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
He's been tough for this defense to handle. Over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers, let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
Shot, 17. Set.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
First down, going to the air with Love. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Packer first down.
Okay, break. Ready?
On play action, Love to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Ready?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Love now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. A beautiful fake. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Ready?
They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Bears 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the gun, here's Fields. And he he's going to be intercepted a third time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. From the 29, here's second down and 7.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Second and 7.
Hey, go steal.
In motion left goes Watson. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And it's third down.
Down.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now Love.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Striker. 3-3. Right. White.
Love looking to throw it. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave.
And he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
Set.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Fields changing the play.
Hey, can.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Gary was proving his 2021 was no fluke. Had 6 sacks in 9 games before a torn ACL ended his 2022 early. Looks like he's back in full form with plays like that.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Pick six last drive. Here's Fields again.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Go.
On play action, Fields.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Here we go, son.
3rd and 8. Here's Fields.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready? Go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Throwing. Love.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Ready. Blaster, stay. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. This 2nd and 4. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down, it's Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
143 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 63, Bears 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Shows off the quick feet as he takes this one up to the 20. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
EQ.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Fields going to keep it running right.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Green Bay, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bears, They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.